Man, those guys were boring.
I suppose battle is the only way.
Let's go! I'm still moving.
Shockwave swirl! Well, there you go.
And so it ends. I would like to avoid battle if I can. I suppose battle is the only way.
Let's go! As long as I'm still moving.
Cure all!
Let's go! I need that. Let's go!
Spirit strike!
Cure all!
Let's go!
Heal! Heal!
Let's get out of here.
Not too shabby.
Look, over there.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You killed my family, my mother, my father, my brother.
You have the wrong man.
The wrong man. Don't give me that nonsense. Prepare to die.
Whoa, hang on now. Are you sure this is the right guy?
There's no mistaking him. It couldn't be anyone else. Ugh! This isn't over.
Try to value your life a little more, woman.
Are you all right?
Who are you?
Oh, hey, Roddick. And Elia, too. You're both still in one piece. What's wrong, Elia?
Captain, getting popular lately, aren't we?
What? We see each other for the first time in ages, and that's what you say to me? Didn't you just see what happened?
Is something the matter?
Huh? Oh, well, no. I mean, hello. My name's Elia.
Oh, I'm Mavelle Frozen.
Mavelle! I thought you were gonna get yourself killed. Please, don't do anything like that again.
Millie, I'm sorry to make you worry about me.
Something wrong?
Oh no, it's nothing.
The Crimson Shield killed your parents? And your brother?
Yes.
Quite a coincidence, then. My parents were killed as well. And now I'm on a quest to find my missing sister. And the worst part of it is that I'm still not certain who the killer was.
Oh, well, I don't have any wings.
No, you wouldn't. I think my sister would be more cute than beautiful by this age. Assuming she's still alive.
How about we all go inside? You two can talk after that.
Yo, barkeep, get me some booze.
What's up with that order?
Yeah, you could stand to be a bit more polite.
No, it's not that. I mean, you can't just ask for booze. That's too vague. There are all kinds of different types.
I don't care what it is, as long as I can keep it down.
Fair enough. Get this man the cheapest stuff you got. It's not like it matters. No matter what you drink, you start yammering away for hours on end, and then you complain about your head in the morning.
Hey!
Oh, lighten up. I'm just teasing. What else you got, bartender?
Well, how about this? It's called the Sturdy Beauty.
Sounds good. I'll take it.
Wow, Elia. Since when do you know so much about the liquor here?
There's a lot about me you don't know. I'll just have a pineapple shake, thank you.
Righto!
So, are we all good now?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, but I'm not feeling so good right now. I'll be outside for a bit. Excuse me.
Oh, yeah, sure. Now then.
Here you go. Nice and chilled, just for you.
Yeah! About time, man.
Ooh, here it is. Oh, this shake is mine.
Oh, damn! That's the stuff right there.
Oh, this is really good. Here, Roddick, you should try a little bit.
No, I shouldn't.
Oh, come on, Roddick. Stop being such a stick in the mud. Sir, this isn't what I ordered. You gave me mango, but I asked for pineapple.
Oh, brother. Come on, Roddick, get up. You're gonna catch cold, Elia. Oh, great. Millie's out, too. Wonderful.
Oh, Ronix.
What is it, Roddick?
I can't eat another bite.
Say, what happened to Mavel?
Good point. Where is she? Well,
Why does this have to be my fate? Why does it have to be so horrible?
Vel, are you crying?
Oh, Ronix and Yoshua.
I guess we should have left you alone.
No, it's no big deal. I'm fine now.
Would you like to talk to us about it? If you don't mind, that is.
No, thanks, but really, I'm fine now. There's something else on my mind, actually.
Oh?
I was planning to continue my journey on my own from here on, but in the end, I'd really prefer to be with all of you. Would that be too much to ask?
Oh, of course not. It would really be our pleasure for you to join us.
Thank you. It's getting pretty late. Have a good night.
Yeah. Good night.
She's definitely hiding something. It's honestly difficult to figure out what's going on through her mind sometimes.
You've got a point there.
Forgive me if I'm intruding too much, but I'm not sure we should be trusting her so easily. I fear it may be dangerous. I don't detect the breath of life in her.
Whoa, whoa! You mean she's dead?
I wouldn't go that far. Even the most advanced necromantic symbology can produce no better than the creatures we call zombies. An ethereal spirit cannot manifest itself as solidly as she has into our world. Perhaps I'm merely overthinking matters.
I don't want to think the worst of her.
I know what you mean, but you can't be too careful.
Morning.
Good morning.
All set here. Ready to head off?
Oh, yeah.
We're going to Van, was it?
Yep. The kingdom to the west of Ionis. I heard that the King of Van is enlisting fighters to form a group with the purpose of vanquishing the Archfiend. If we paid him a visit, I bet he can give us some info on Asmodeus.
What a surprise! You told me earlier you were looking for some lost companions. Who would have known you wanted to defeat Asmodeus, ruler of the demon world? That's a rather lofty goal you have.
Well, I'm not going to force you to join us if you aren't interested.
I'd like to accompany you all for as long as I can. Trust me, if I ever start dragging you down, I'll happily part ways with you right then and there.
Off we go then, to the Van Kingdom.
We've got enemies.
Could you get out of our way?
Dragon
As long as I'm still moving,
Good luck,
I'll
guys.
obliterate you!
I cannot die. Not yet.
Let's go! All right, let's
That is
get
how
going.
you do it.
Enemies.
Could you get out of our way?
Oh no! It's all in your hands now!
I think I'm in trouble. I cannot die. Not yet.
I'm still alright.
Everyone
You did
okay?
an amazing job, guys.
All right!
I suppose battle is
Give
the
us
only
a
way.
little fun, huh? Explosive kick! Avenging fist!
Cure all!
A dragon roar! Let's go!
Cure all!
Let's get moving!
And so it ends.
Enemies.
Give us a little fun, huh? Ha! Explosive fist! Fist!
I think I'm in trouble. I cannot die. Not yet.
Explosive kick!
There's
I'd
no
say that
turning
was 8
back
out
now.
of 10.
Let's get this over with.
Are you
fast.
ready?
I need that. Yeah!
Cure all!
Explosive kick!
Dragon roar!
Explosive
Dragon light!
There's no turning back now.
And so it ends.
Enemies.
Let's go.
Dragon roar! Dragon roar! Dragon roar!
Huh? It's over?
It's over already. Enemies.
Everyone ready? Time to retreat!
We better not get too involved here.
When did they? Enemies!
Spirit strike! Dragon roar! Take this!
We
Not
can't afford
too
to stay
shabby.
here for long.
Look out!
Hang in there, everyone! Explosive! I need
Dragon roar!
Wish
Let
they
us
could have
continue.
lasted longer.
This ought to be a good...
Here they come! Thanks!
Pure light!
Dragon roar! Spirit strike! Spirit strike!
It's too soon for me to die.
Pure all!
Take this!
I can't stand any longer.
Let's
All
get
right,
moving.
let's get going.
Let's meet with the king first.
Do you think he'd allow a bunch of total strangers to see him? I mean, that would be like me asking to see the president.
Well, what else can we do? It's not like we've got an in with anyone.
No, I suppose not.
Oh, I doubt there are that many people jumping at the opportunity to fight with the Archfiend. I reckon it'll be much easier than you expect.
That is a good point.
Ain't it?
State your business, strangers.
We're here to slay the Archfiend. Can you let us see the king?
You! I apologize for the trouble. Reports have come in lately indicating a rise in monster activity. There's concern that this marks the return of Deathwing, so we've expanded security measures all across the region.
Deathwing?
Yes. Several years ago, there was a string of killings targeting important officials at the hands of the so-called Deathwing, a Featherfolk girl. We haven't heard of any sightings lately, but the king has ordered us to stay on guard nonetheless.
A Featherfolk girl? How could one of my kind do such a thing?
I don't want to believe it myself, but we have multiple eyewitnesses. You people are a rare sight down here.
Ah, you must be the volunteers. Please come in. The king is waiting.
These are the ones you spoke of?
They are, my lord.
I hear that you have stepped up to vanquish Asmodeus, the Archfiend.
Yes, sir.
And do you have confidence in your chances of accomplishing this feat?
I wouldn't know, sir.
Fair enough. If you were the sort who boasted of sure victory against the unknown, I would have dismissed you immediately. Very well. I should like to test you first, however. There's no point continuing unless I am confident of your skill.
Oh my, this must be the first time in years that we've done this.
Indeed. Bring them to the trial chamber.
The trial chamber?
You'll see soon enough.
Wait, do we go in here?
Oh, not that door. That will come later.
Later?
Oh, never mind. Just a bit of local lore. Getting back to business, we must determine how far your abilities can take you. Go through this door and do whatever it takes to reach the exit safely. Complete the task and the trial is over. If you find it insurmountable, you may return here at any time. I will be waiting at the exit.
We better brace ourselves.
Let's go!
Avenging Fist! Explosive!
Thank you very much.
Pure light!
Wish they
just
could have
glad
lasted
everyone's safe.
longer! Let's go!
Hang in there, everyone! Avenging Fist! Explosive! Avenging Fist! Need
Wish
Let us
they could have
continue.
lasted longer!
This ought to be a good...
Let's go!
Avenging Fist! Pure light! Avenging Fist!
I'm just glad
over
everyone's
already?
safe.
Look out!
This ought to be a good fight.
My brother.
Explosive kick! Explosive kick! Explosive Not too shabby.
Where do you think? I'm right here.
When did they... Enemies! Avenging Fist! Some too soon for me to die! Quiet. Captain! Cure all!
Dragon Roar!
Too soon for me to die! It's so quiet. Cure all! Avenging Fist! Cure life! Avenging Fist! Cure! Avenging Fist! Explosive Kick! Thanks. Thank you very much.
Dragon Roar!
Explosive
Strike!
Kick!
Dragon Roar!
Avenging Fist! Explosive Kick! Avenging Fist!
Dragon Roar! Dragon Roar!
Avenging Fist! Explosive Kick! Avenging Fist! Avenging
Dragon
Fist!
Roar!
Explosive Kick! Explosive Kick!
Dragon Roar!
Explosive Kick!
We can't afford to stay here for long.
That must have been the master of the dungeon. Come on, let's make a break for the exit.
enemies.
Give us a little fun, huh? Explosive kick!
Thank you very much.
Guess it really was that simple.
I want strength.
Excellent.
So I won't have any regrets later.
This ought to be a good...
Let's go!
We had better retreat.
Let's withdraw.
Oh my! Astounding! You actually made it through the labyrinth! Please, let us return to the king immediately.
Brilliantly done. You are more than powerful enough to deal on equal terms with the demon world.
Thank you, sir.
But there is another issue. Specifically, the location of the demon world entrance and how to open it. Both are closely guarded secrets, not to be shared freely with just anyone. As a rule, the demon world entrance cannot be opened from this side. One may only open it if coming from the demon world itself. There was once someone foolhardy enough to enter the demon world. He returned, albeit near death. His story revealed exactly how appropriate the term demon world really is. He said it was a truly frightful place, one that he could scarcely believe even existed. Do you still wish to continue?
Yes, sir.
Very well.
Your Majesty, are you saying there's no way whatsoever to open the entrance from this side?
Not as a rule, mind you. There are ways to break that rule, of course. After all, it was people on our side that first established a connection between our world and the demon world.
On our side?
Yes. People call them the Old Race. I'm sure all of you have heard some tales about them. Their real name is the Mua.
The Mua? Is that the same Mua as the name of the kingdom?
Legend has it they named the land they were created on after themselves. To put it another way, they first lived in the area now known as the Muon Kingdom.
So they called themselves the Mua from the very beginning?
Correct. Another legend says the Mua did not grow from children, but appeared on the land as fully grown adults. They were incarnated by the will of the gods, taking up the name given to them.
So they just appeared one day? That can't actually be true.
The old race created a secret treasure and used it to open a gate to another world, the demon world.
What did they do that for? That sounds almost like suicide.
Sadly, their motives have not survived in the legends we have today. The treasure they made is known as the Eye of Truth. It is said to be a gem, scarlet in color, about the size of your fist.
The Eye of Truth. They say whoever holds it can look into whatever he wishes.
I am familiar with the rumors, yes. I'm sure there are those who pin their hopes on the Eye of Truth, seeing it as the answer to all their problems. The Mua shared information on the whereabouts of the Eye with the royal houses of 4 kingdoms. That way, no one could get his hands on the treasure unless he learned the total sum of information that all 4 kingdoms received.
So if there ever was some kind of emergency that required the use of the Eye of Truth, you'd need the cooperation of all 4 different kingdoms?
Precisely. And since I have already shared all this with you, I now officially charge you with the top secret duty of finding and procuring the Eye of Truth. Minister, it is time.
Yes, Your Majesty. here you are.
What's this?
Carry this emblem with you, and meet with the kings of each country. This emblem is proof that you possess the truth about the Eye of Truth. Come back here once you have gathered the information from the other kingdoms. Then, and only then, will I share with you our own nation's secret. I will also grant you this book of techniques. I hope it will aid you in your travels. I wish you the best of luck.
Thank you, sir.
What do you think about what the king had to say, Captain?
I don't know. Those Mua are something, all right.
The people that formed the old race, you mean? They sound a bit like this world's take on Adam and Eve, don't they?
Yeah, I suppose they do.
In a world like this one, where mystical power exists as if it's nothing at all, the existence of gods may not be so strange either. And if you look at it from an Earth perspective, the way that the Muas simply came into being is not much unlike the way we just suddenly appeared in this world. At least that's how people here would see it.
True enough, but then again, this is a place where a demon world actually exists, where monsters exist, for that matter. Wouldn't take a major leap of faith to believe that gods exist, too.
Well, I've lived on Earth all my life, and I've never run into anything like that.
Haha. Yeah, well, neither have I, really.
Well, whenever people in the past encountered something they couldn't understand, they usually labeled it the work of the supernatural. If the event was a good thing, it was the blessings of the gods. If it hurt them, it was the cruel workings of demons and devils.
That's right. That's how concepts such as religion and salvation came about.
Agreed. Earth was no exception. Medieval Europeans used to tell tales of a monster that blinked into existence with a loud rumbling and burned away everything in his path with a flash of blinding light. Can you guess what that monster really was?
What?
Lightning.
Oh.
There's still a staggering amount we don't know about the universe we live in. What did they call it? Symbology? That healing power Millie has? It's a bit astonishing, to be honest. And yet I'm sure there's some way to explain it scientifically.
You really don't believe the king, do you, Ilia?
Can you blame me?
Not really, no.
If I just accept all these supernatural beings and phenomena at face value, well, I'd feel like I'm betraying myself a little.
True. We'd never advance as a civilization if we did that. Besides...
Besides what?
If you keep telling yourself that everything is a simple matter of fate, you start feeling like life itself is so trite, somehow.
Are you talking about your wife, Captain?
Yeah.
It was a disease with no known cause, Captain. I know it was a terrible loss for you, but there was nothing modern medical science could have done for her.
Yeah. But you know, what if it turned out the symbology they have here was all they needed to cure her? I'm sure I'd be kicking myself over it for the rest of my life.
Please don't do this to yourself, Captain. Remember the virus that Lazonia unleashed upon planet Rogue? Millie herself told us that symbology couldn't do a thing to keep it from spreading. You can't torture yourself over it your whole life, Captain. But then again, I'm sure telling you that won't help much, will it?
This journey's been an interesting one. If we keep it up, I'm sure I'll find the answer soon enough. But now we should hit the sack.
All right. Good night, Captain.
I'm sorry, Ilia.
Morning. Sleep well?
Yes, very.
Do you remember what we're supposed to do now? As long as we're all on the same page.
No need to worry. Our task at hand is to visit the kings of each kingdom, right?
Right. Don't forget to show them the emblem.
Got it. Let's roll out.